Good day, everybody, it's Max, and this is No Man's Sky Decade. That's right. 10 years ago, a game came out. I bought it. I didn't return it. I still have it. That's right. So, 10 years later, we're playing again. And, of course, we got the new character. We did our first warp. We found this great system, set up a second base here, and, all that stuff. But today, people, it's all about Marco Polo. That's right. Marco Polo and Artemis. We're finally going to find a little bit about Artemis, and we're going to meet a few friends on something that's bigger than a moon. That's right. That's how it's going to work, people. Before we get started, big thanks to recent subscribers and anybody that's watching the series. I appreciate that very much. Of course, we're going to take this character, go through the storylines, do the things, and fly to the center of the galaxy. And hopefully get a couple cool ships and a couple cool weapons, because I'll tell you right now, I ain't got squat. That's how it is. We got, beginner ship, beginner gun, beginner stuff. It's beginner. It's hard, people. It's hard. So, with that, Artemis, here we come. Let's get to it. Okay, people, so last episode, we came back to the pristine planet that we have here. We've set up a small base, nothing big yet, but of course, it is here. And of course, one of the things we did, we even set up some power, which is all powered up. I mean, it is only doing one thing, people, and that is, it is doing that. No other power being used at the moment, but that will change. That will change. Of course, one of the things we have done up to this point, so we should talk about that. Of course, we got from our initial system, and just by fluke luck, the second system that we warped to has this beautiful, pristine planet. I mean, this thing is awesome. It has a couple other really nice planets here, which has allowed me to build up my nanites. We've got some cash monies, right? We got cash monies. Yeah, we got a little over 10 million. We could sell some stuff off if I really needed to really fast. But the system I haven't seen any good spaceships here, people. But today is all about awakenings. The base computer will keep churning out boring stuff, whatever, it's fine. It's just blueprints, people. You get some for free, but hopefully we won't need it for much longer. Corvette Assembly, of course, is their newest secondary mission, but we don't have the money or the budget really yet to handle these kind of modules. That one planet I have here in the system that says that there's salvageable scrap, I haven't had any real luck finding anything on that planet. It's like so barren. So I'll wait until I get to a better planet. Like, there's lots better planets where like salvage is all over the place, right? So we'll deal with it then. The exploration glide is just that, right? It will always give you this option as a secondary objective, and of course you can always go through and do the list. Today, though, is all about awakenings. I want to find the friends, people. It's all about friends. I got friends in lonely places. You betcha. And we want to go find those friends. So I guess what we got to do here is we got to scoot on over. We'll leave the base here for a bit. We're going to scoot on over to this symbol. I'm pretty sure I can get there within shorter than 2 hours. Wow. Well, you want to take about 55 seconds, do you? About 50 seconds, I guess, to fly over here. I will say the pristine planet. Woo. Okay, I will say the pristine planet is probably a little farther away than the other ones, but that's fine. So we'll make this work. Again, this secondary system that we landed up in, way better. Like, usually you don't get like a decent, you'll run into one or two pristine planets on your journey into the center. And yes, they've made the odds better with the purple systems and blah, 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 and all the things. But really, this is a yellow star system. And I don't know, you don't usually just end up walking up and just saying, boom, there's a pristine planet. And it's gosh darn near perfect. like yes it is. Holy smokes. All right, let's get down here. We'll talk to the strange coordinate something. We'll see what they got to say anyway. Yep. You gonna come down around here, Max, or what are you doing? Okay. Really? Are you telling me that if I hit the C button, we're not going to get any special clues on that? No. That's fine. I guess we can do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, let's put this thing on the ground then. Again, this planet covered in ancient stone. Polished stone, awesome sauce. I mean, that's just a win, people. That's just a win. 312, he says, going this way. All right, we will do 312 going this way in the very opaque color scheme that it is. I will say some of the really right. We're stuck in this thing. I'll scan that later, people. It's not going anywhere. The tree isn't going anywhere. We don't need to. Let me tell you, for the first hours of this game, I plowed into resource collection, big time. I'm assuming that's the thing. No, that's not the thing. Well, what's this thing? Is it just a crashed? It's just a crashed thing, is it? Okay, well, we'll collect it anyway. That's the thing I do. I mean, there's no way I'm not going to collect it. Hello. Yeah, we don't need that at the moment. Yes, thank goodness for whispering eggs. By the way, buried technology modules will also give you nanites. Not quite at the craziness that whispering eggs do, but like, I mean, if I hadn't come across them whispering eggs sections, I probably could have. All right, where is this crazy signal? It's got to be right in front of me, right? Yeah, here we go. Wow, fancy. I see his ship's no better than mine. It looks pretty busted up, actually. Sure. Dude, your ship is busted. Okay, let's see what he's got to say here. I got 5 sodium for you, and I got 5 chromatic metal for you. Okay. Okay. There are no signs of life, only the stack of a broken communicator. All right, well, let's take it. It's scrambled beyond recovery. All I can extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they're long gone. Only other uncorrupted sense for my mining beam. An upgrade for my pulse spitter. Whatever. Really? No, I couldn't care less about that. Well, I could stick it on there temporarily. I mean, yes, deuterium. Really? Where am I going to get the deuterium from? That means I got to look for it, does it? What do we got in this planet? Vigilant stone, distress beacon. That's me. Knowledge stone. Nope. You, perniferum, copper, and nope, and. Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, the copper's great, but I don't need that anymore. I spent hours digging up copper. I will say, yeah, very quirky spaceship, dude. Very quirky spaceship. Well, it is what it is. Let's see. Search for clues. Answers may be found in the stars. All right, well, then I guess we better go back to the ship and do the things, huh? Can I call the ship over? Please let me do that. Thank you very much. Can we do anything with his ship? The Reckless Yearhorn. Well, I can just claim the ship and add it to my collection. Are we going to do anything with it? Probably not. But that's fine. I mean, I'm fine to salvage scrap it later, right? Okay, there we go. Let's let's make sure that we've got the right thing. Yes. I'll figure out some deuterium here in a bit. Gee whiz. The things I got to go find, people. Okay, here's an incoming frequency message. Let's see if Mr. Artemis is there. Artemis, entry. We received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Nada. Time for truth. You have their signal. But are you not Artemis entry? Tell the truth. I am not. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We've been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. I agree. Yes, people. There it is. There it is, people. This is what we want. This is what we've been waiting for, people. Time to get it on. Okay. We want to get a good. I want to get a good screenshot of this, right? So I want to come up here. Okay. Yeah. I kind of want to level right out with it. Got to get you good thumbnails for these people. These thumbnails don't come easy. So, I actually want to be on this side of it. Yeah. And then we're gonna come this way, just a little bit like this at an angle. All right. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to photo mode. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. No, I didn't really want to do that, but that's fine. No. F. Yeah, move the sun around. Yep. Can I? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I want the suns back to where they were. I just don't know where they were. Gee whiz, photo mode. Don't give me a hard time, would you? Yes. I mean, there we go, people. That will do. That will do. Something like that. Left shift will hide the menu. There we go. We'll push that button there. And I'll push that button there, and then I'm going to push it without the thing. There's a thumbnail for you, people. That would be a thumbnail and a half. There we go. Okay, so let's get out of there. Yep. Let's get in here and see what they've got to say. That's no moon. That's a space station. You bet. So, first time aboard the Space Anomaly in my rinky-dink little ship. Yep, we got to get a better ship at some point in time, but we'll work on that. Now, I could just pick up a ship, okay? Obviously, many years later, I can go over here to this guy, and I can have a big chit-chat with him, right? I've got all kinds of freebies from streams and all that stuff. I could get lots of freebies, but we don't want to do that. We're taking it as in, we've got this rinky-dink ship. I'm going to rinky-dinky it along until I can get somewhere, right? That's how we're playing it, people. No, we're not taking none of the free ships. Yes, I might go grab the cool engines. There's a couple of cool engine things I have in there, and I might grab those. But we won't grab. We're not going to grab anything else. Nada, Polo, what's up? Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Yeah. I'm Nada. Yes, you are Korvax. Welcome to the Anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes. Polo's design, a perfect bubble beyond the Sentinels. Nada watches time come and go. Sure. Let me ask about Artemis. He's a traveler. They know to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but not should be lost to the anomaly. The Korvax watches me. There is patience and organic tilt. Well, ask about you. You woke with the death of Korvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen. Why we're alone. Now you are like a divergence. Ooh. Yeah, well, that's the way it is. Well, you're not alone anymore. Polo is hanging out with you. Well, that's great. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Yep, very good. Let's ask about Polo. Marco, Polo. Polo found him. Found my signal. Nada is safe. Nada finds other signals and makes them safe. Well, that's good. The station's been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. Well, let's ask about the station then. Beyond what's outside, the anomaly wanders free like Nada, to observe and to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I'll bet, because you get to break the rules here. I feel their eyes hunting us. Yeah, I'll bet you they do. Is that why you're working on one of them right now? Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. It's okay, dudes. Speak with Polo. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. All right. Polo, what's up? Oh, man, Specialist Polo. He's, I'm not big on the geek, okay, if you haven't noticed that. But Polo's an exception, because Polo's pretty cool, right? Friends everywhere, only to know where to look. Friends of all shapes. Artemis friends, you are where they should be. does not seem possible. We will find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. Okay, well, let's... our home will see to it. When you leave, you'll no longer be where you were. You will be closer. Will I? Well, as long as I can get back to the home I want. Discovery is... or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Well, it is. I mean, that's what we're going to do. Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Yes, we do. You bet. We're going to speak to other travelers to earn nanites. Oh, isn't that nice? Learn new technology blueprints. All right, well, we'll do that. Let's spend a little time here. And, you know, we'll chit-chat with people, right? We'll go this way first because there's not a lot of people out here. Yes. Yeah, I have done that. I have stunned. Yeah. Yeah, the respect upon their face. I stood before the portal, but did not cross the threshold. I reach out, only the tip of my finger gazed the gateway. The next moment, I'm aboard the anomaly. Yes, you were. It does not have the power of the ancient monolith, though. Nod. Yeah, okay. He returns my nod, a simple gesture, and all good in the neighborhood, right? Oh, do they have an order of me I got to do this in? Oh, that's... Okay, I'll do it by their order of things. I just thought I could speak to anybody I wanted to, but... Sure, we can do it this way. Yep. All right. Hey, what's up there, Helios? Helios, he's hanging out. Wow, the old head's flaming today, Helios. Young one, still roaming the boundaries of the universe. I envy you. My time out in reality is long past, but I miss it. Perhaps you can help an old soul. Sure. I give you some data. Thank you. Take the nanites. I'll bet. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna go do that. Nanites, blueprints, things. Oh yeah, we're gonna visit all the people here. All the people. Oh, another. Oh, I've met 10 aliens. Well, there you go. I mean, I am not alone. Hey, what's up? Not much. Traveler, your suit is an extension of yourself. Let me research you. You know, let me get back to you on that, okay? They have an exosuit upgrade here, which you, of course, can do. Now, you buy this, and as long as they're in the current system, this will not renew. Okay, so we're going to purchase that, of course. The thing is, when you go to the next system and you call them in, this will refresh itself, and it will continue to refresh itself every time you call it in a new system. You should, if nothing else, you should always call in. You should always call in the space anomaly to get yourself an exosuit upgrade along with the space station one. You can always get 2, right? So we want to browse, people. All right, so let's see what you got first, dude. I got to talk to that other guy on the other side of the room here. You know, we want to be making some big money. He's going to be the guy to do it. So we got enough nanites that we can go shopping here for a short period of time. We don't want to buy too much stuff, though. We do need this. Yeah, that's a thing that's got to happen because we can't pick plants without it. But we got to find a proper weapon, people. I mean, it is what it is. You know, let's see. Efficient water jets, rocket boots. I mean, the rocket boots would be nice. Neurosimulators. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Well, we can definitely go for that. Sure. What else do we got over here? Personal refiner. We should pick that up. That's definitely a given. You can spend all kinds of time here shopping, people. Shopping is a big thing here. Personal refiner Mark II. What's this? I've never seen this. What is this? An advanced medium refiner. No way. Oh, that's awesome. We got to have one of those. Dude, I don't even got one of those on my main save file. Yeah. What else do you got in here, dude? You've been holding out. Holding out. Trade rockets, blah, blah, blah. All the things. Yes. And not to say most of this isn't important, but the nutrient ingester, a lot of this is brand new. The nutrient ingester, right, which of course can give you some really cool stuff. We'll be back to you, dude. Of course, this is the base, large prefabs. Of course, this requires the salvage data. We have 64. Of course, we can open up a large amount of stuff here if we wanted. But again, I can always do that later. I'm not worried about that. And you are Spaceship Dude. Oh yeah, we want this. Let's have a chit chat. Yeah. Starship upgrades. So, yes, this is important. We want this. Yeah, we'll have to find some uranium somewhere, but we'll do it. Yep, let's talk. Yep, let's keep chit-chatting. I'm not done. We'll take your supercharged whatchamajigger. Right. Yeah, we'll take that. Yep. Now, the next thing we want out of this guy, okay, is we're going to want his efficient thrusters. And, of course, what this does is it allows us to not have to keep buying jets. Well, it all depends how much landing we do and stuff, but we're fine. Efficient thrusters will recharge the thrusters on their own. Otherwise, I have to keep refilling them, right? So that's, yeah, launch auto charger. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, give me the water jets, because you know you got those two dudes. Now, are we going to put these on this ship? Heck no. I'm not wasting money and resources on this thing. But we're picking up now because we will have things to build, people. Things to build. I will say the Infraknife Accelerator has become quite popular lately. It was always the positron ejector for a long time, though, right? We should go with the conflict scanner. Oh, we definitely need to pick this up too, right? Yes, instability drive. We'll have to get 3 trillium hyperclusters. Gosh darn it, I just got rid of a bunch of those things. Whatever, it's fine. We'll pick it up. It's fine. Yes, we're gonna fly together. Do. I really wish you would stop kicking me out of the thing. Warp hypercore. Yes. Well, we don't get one of those right away. But we will work on that. Yep. Keep talking, dudes. Keep talking. We gotta keep talking. So sublight amplifier. Yep. Okay. Again. Well, we'll take the conflict scanner. And see how it kicks you out sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. That always drives me crazy. We want the economy scanner. We can even install that. Well, we could install it now, but I'd rather not. I'd rather get a decent ship before we do that. We'll find something, people. We'll find something. Cargo scan deflector. I mean, that's kind of important for moving around with the hot stuff. You gotta. Hey, the hot stuff sometimes is hot. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Okay, so cadmium drive, emerald drive, and uranium drive. Well, we need all the drives, and the emergency warp unit. I really don't know. I never really got into using this. I was fine, but we want all these. Yep. And again, are we installing it on this thing? Heck no. I mean, it all depends, though. I will install something on here to get us from one system to the next, because we need cadmium, and then we need the next thing, and the next thing, iridium, I think it is. Yeah, the iridium. There's the emerald. There's cadmium. And you start with chromatic metal, so that's fine. So we need that one. So see, people, you need this money. Not Whispering Eggs, or if you have to, the Berry Technology modules. I mean, either way. Oh, what do you got for a weapon, dude? What do you got? I mean, they usually don't have good weapons here. Yeah, C-class, kind of junky. I mean, it's slightly better than what I got, but I'm not even going to compare it. Okay, yes, dude. Multi-tool research. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're really important. But I need to get a better multi-tool. Like, yeah, scatter blaster. Boom. Yeah, that's right. You know what I want. That's right. More power. That's right. More power, dude. That's what we're talking about. More power. It costs one nanite for the fishing rig. Yeah, well, that's because it's the fishing rig. Okay. Don't get me wrong, people. Yes, I'll be forced to fish in this playthrough because it's one of the storylines you have to do. But I must admit, I don't enjoy the fishing. I never have in any of the games. Mr. Prepper, I do it, but I don't enjoy it. You know, I don't enjoy fishing. You know, anyway. Combat scope. We'll take that. Yeah, well, you have a big stretch there, dude. Let's see how I'm doing for time. Yeah, because we gotta go back and have a chit chat with Polo. We gotta get the search started, right? So we got those. We got that. I don't need cloaking devices. Yes, we need the optical drill because, of course, we want things to be better. And again, I gotta get a real weapon. We'll hope for something soon, dude. We'll hope for something soon. Waveform recycler. Yes. Recharge time. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. And yep, I think I'm almost done with this guy for now. Anyway, the survey scanner. Yeah. All right, that will the survey device. Okay, so now we got to have a big chit chat with this. All right. Now, the reason we want to have a big chit chat here is because we need to learn a bunch of components here, right? So it was going on about how the quantum computer and blah, 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 making microprocessors. Look, see, we've already spent almost like $5,000 in nanites. It's not hard to do, people. Oh, yes, we want Atlas passes. Okay, so, yeah, we want to, you know, so we gotta get into this here. Yeah, so basically we want hydraulic wiring. So basically we want a lot of these. Yep. Yeah, items received. You betcha. Now, I'm unstable plasma for the plasma launcher. I have never been really worried about it. I don't use the plasma launcher, so whatever. Obviously, you need a hydrothermal fuel cell. But I think you get this one for free when we do the underwater stuff, so I'm going to hang on to that. Now, I believe in the last episode, might have been the start of last episode, when I said I ran around the entire planet. Well, that was because of these. At one time, the only way you could get all these advanced components was to find stations on a planet and raid the facility and then get blueprints for these out of the planet. Like, you couldn't buy them here at the station. But, of course, we can now, which is awesome. Yeah, Atlas Pass version 2. Yep, you bet. We don't have the cadmium for it, or the emerald, but we will. There's our hypercores, by the way. Yep, and we'll need some of those. And, of course, once we have the version 3 pass, we're good to go. So this is the this is the other screen that we want, and I don't think I have enough nanites. We're gonna hold on to some of these nanites because we're about to go buy a bunch of stuff for the thing. But this is where I'm gonna go run around on planets again, and I don't know if I'll do Whispering Eggs or I'll just do salvage. I'll probably do just salvage. It's not as quick for nanites, but it's more plentiful. I think it's just makes it more, what would I call it? More entertaining to my brain, right? Is what I would call it. But we need the nanites. Again, you need the nanites. And the reason is this, right? So what we want to do is we want to get into making this stasis devices, people. Stasis devices are awesome. All right. And if you can make stasis devices, you've got monies. All kinds of them bucks. No problem. Right? So there's lubricant, by the way. I believe there was a formula earlier that showed that off. But, I mean, one of the things you'll want is you want to get into stasis devices. I mean, they're just worth so much money. So much money. This we'll come back to, all right? We need to save some of these nanites, and I've been on a big shopping trip here. So, We'll talk about vehicles and stuff later, dude. Yeah, we'll have a chit-chat. Wait a minute. I got a signal here. What's Mr. Signal talking to me about? Yeah, I know. Large prefabs, small prefabs. Listen, you know what? I will do this just so you can turn the signal off. And I'm all for this. We have 61 salvage data. Of course, I'd sold off my big pile to initially get cash. That's how we got the 10 million. And I'm holding on to the rest in case we need more cash because, you know, we're always on the hunt for things, people. We're always on the hunt. What's your problem now? Industrial surveying. Oh, right. Industrial surveying. Right. We're gas extraction. Please tell me I have enough. Large prefab, small technology modules. Transport, aquatic, decals, posters. No. Fossil display, illumination, industrial modules. Yes. Yep. Please tell me the gas extractor, supply depot, supply pipe, floor switches, proximity switches. Yeah, I don't care about that. These I do. So, of course, one of the things you need to make them real fancy things on the other side is gas. And so we will need these. Yep. Yep, you bet. How are we doing? 21. Let's go for the cloaking unit, and this gives us 20 down to 10. And this is electromagnetic generators. I've never, they call it near limitless power, but I'll get it. But I always seem to have no problem with solar, so it's fine. Wall switches, all this stuff, it's cute, but I don't really need it. I'm fine. Oh, we do need this though, and I've only got 10 left. I'm going to hold off on it for now. Sometimes we get the formula for this, so I will wait and see what happens. All right, let's go have a chit-chat. Can we have a chit-chat now? Is he ready to chit-chat? Yeah, I'm not going to... the surveys... yeah, I know. Okay, we'll deal with that. I gotta go back. I gotta speak with Nada. Yep, let's do that. And this is why you got to keep an eye on that list, because the list will grow really fast, really quick, and you'll be bouncing around between like 5 different storylines. You drift between worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friends? Nada wishes he could. Well, what do you want me to do? Is free to make his own path. Find Artemis. Explore with others. Travel to great sites. Oh, I'll do that. Proceed as you will. We will aid you. Others will aid you. Okay, let's go for Artemis, right? Perhaps it will help, perhaps not. We'll continue your search. All right. What are you giving me for a present? Well, you gave me something, but it came up so fast I didn't get to see it. I suppose you wouldn't put it in my inventory or anything, would you? Construction research. Oh, that's that research unit. No. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look in here. Okay, so we got to return to space, continue the search for Artemis, and there's the Atlas path, right? Holy smokes. Okay, well, let's do this. We're out of here, people. That's right. Like I said, I could grab a bunch of free goodies. No, we're not going to do that. Now, Quicksilver. I guess we should talk about this, right? Quicksilver, their latest currency. As you can see, we have none. And, okay. So, I got to go back down to a planet and do a bunch of digging around, people, because we need more salvage data. We just got to have it. We got to have it. T-Wiz. All right. As for Quicksilver, what are the missions this week? I know there was like a new exploring thing. The Whispering Swarm. Well, you get 400 Quicksilver for that, and kill 41 monstrosities. I'll hold off for now. I mean, that is actually an easy one to do. It just, you gotta go around and kill 41 biter plants. which I'm fine with. But we got a lot to do, and I would like to have a little bit better weaponry and a little bit better stuff before we go killing off monstrosities. So let's get back out there. Let's see if we can't get the storyline moved along a little bit farther, people. So that is the anomaly, and we'll be hanging out. We'll be doing stuff with the anomaly soon enough. Okay, so search for clues amongst the stars. You can revisit the anomaly at any time. Cleaning the search of Artemis. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Frequency unknown contact. Hey, there's Artemis. Yep. Kazit, is there anyone out there? It's outside. Something's wrong with. Identify yourself. Yep. I tell the stranger I can hear them. There's a moment's pause. The only sound I can hear is radiation. You found me. Well, I haven't quite found you. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. How did you find my voice? I found your ship, dude. I found how I found the communicator beacon. Yep. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. Yeah, there's 16 of them. They look just like something. All right. Let's ask about this. Ask if they turn to me imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? No, I don't. It lied to me. It will lie to all of us. The sun cuts out, but the face lingers on. Okay, well, we'll carry on. This must be Artemis, and they're clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost the signal. Well, you know what they have? Signal boosters. Yeah. Usually, signal boosters are included. Are you going to give me select alone amidst the stars in your mission log? Yes. We don't have 2 pages yet, do we? No, we don't. Listen, I'm going to unpin this formula for now. Which, you know, is pretty cool that you can actually do that. But, I mean, you know, yeah, so there's the community research. Like I said, there is a Nexus mission community research thing going on at the moment, which is actually pretty cool. We'll come back to that, though. Alone amongst the stars. Let's do that. Scan Steve for potential sites. Yes, there we go. That's what I was talking about. Where is it? Okay, it is over here, he says. All right. So, as mentioned, there are terminals, huge radio dishes, basically, which you can use to amplify signal. And sure enough, when you usually find them, they're usually pretty boring. But in this case, for the story, we need them, people. We need these things. Still haven't even gotten out of this second star system yet. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am fine with this, but we're not getting any closer to the center of the universe here. All right. We will have to soon enough, though. It is what it is. Oh, this is the one with the blue ice cave. It has the ice volcanoes, but is red hot. Right. Okay, there we go. All right, slow down. Slow down there, big dog. Yeah, you're coming in awful hot. Yep. Is this what... You're not doing an approximation for this, are you? They never did that before. No. I can't believe it. Really? At one time, they just put you there. They would just put you there. No, now you got to actually get approximations for everything? Oh, that stinks. If I'd known that, I would have check the area for a control tower. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I know. Really, of course, it's got to be right up on top of the really big hill. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, though. I was gonna say they stick out like sore thumbs. I would have seen it if I'd known it. I just thought it was gonna. It always used to take you there. My tongue stopped working. Gee whiz. All right, here we go. My jetpack stinks. So, oh, hello. Yeah, don't fall into the big caves. That's always bad. Oh, it does come with a free repeater, though. All right, well, we'll take the free repeater. I might as well scout out the area as well, since You know, that's the thing. So these little things here are kind of like semi-free free repeaters. It does cost you a navigation data. Now, how do you get navigation data? From these things. Every time you do a save and chart, you will get a navigation data for it. So that's why it's always kind of important for you to be collecting on these, because it will give you free. See, there it is. It'll give you free navigation data, which you can then use to call your ship over for free. You bet. Listen, I need nanites, so I don't want to do it by fluid. I'll do it by buried technology module. Yeah. So listen, I need you. Yeah. No. Weapon charge depleted. Really? Okay. Silica powder. Yeah. Yeah. Can I have this thing, please? Thank you very much. You better be working today. Oh, really? Is it bugged out? Oh, see, people? I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes they bug out, and then if I reload the game and come back here, this will be fine. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's kind of a new bug that they got going on here, but anyway, we won't worry about it too much. This one's kind of boring. Okay. And that does, and it is a bit of a pain. Because of course I'm trying to collect all these things to get nanites, people. Nanites. And I need more of them. So I can go back to the space station and go shopping and buy the rest of the stuff. All right, let's get up here. One day I'll have a powerful backpack and I can just fly up. I don't have to deal with this. But that's not today, people. And poor Artemis needs our help. Yep.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, I guess I better recharge all that too, right? Recharge the thing to transmit the signal. Let's recharge my backpack and my stuff and my things. Yeah, 28 is not good. You can have some free sodium. There we go. What do you want? Power condenser. Okay. Turns out I can do that. Done. Okay, activated. Multiple signals available. Well, that's good. Yep. Let's turn to his frequency. I try to locate Artemis's frequency. Previous communication. Well, it's better than calling him in Kazit. Okay. There he is. Look at that. Let's have a chit-chat, dude. Yep. Yeah, well, let's chat. Yep. Yeah, previous call. Well, access the logs. Okay. Viking. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to. Right. I forgot I have to actually walk up to talk to this guy. Okay, let's do this. Artemis, you're looking good, buddy. Well, your name. My name is not Kizit. Your name is not Kizit. So we got it. It's you again, isn't it? Yes, it is. You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream. I say you are real. I am real. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with this universe. It's easy to create a better reality when I have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry, I heard another voice in so long. It says such terrible things. Ask who they are. Okay, well, I'm just like you. You're a traveler of worlds, aren't you? How do they know that? They transmit a vision, a red star in a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes. I see life forms scattered far reaches of the galaxy. I see the stranger's first breath. I see myself in the crimson void, dreaming in worlds. And thought of the darkness, I hear it says. Yeah. Anomaly detected. Designation traveler. Right. Well, I guess you get to do the awakened part. What I showed you just now, it has haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it as well. We are travelers, discoverer of worlds. From the moment you opened your eyes, you must know you're not like the others. And so did I. Before I stranded here, I was on a journey to finally meet. I cannot be coincidence you found the signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from the crashed ship? I do. Yep. And I found it the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I'm alone on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me, but this ship you found, it belonged to me once. Perhaps there is hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. If you build signal boosters across this system, we should be able to triangulate my position. I'll be able to work my way out. Okay, I agree with the plan. Thank you, Traveler. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. Well, I hope so. Okay.
Protection falling.
Yes, we have to build a signal booster. One signal booster. So this requires sodium metal plating. Do I have metal plating? I do. I think we need 3. So 1, 2, 3. By the way, now that we've learned them blueprints, we have the ability to build solar mirrors. Obviously quantum computers. We can also build magnetic resonators. Now, sometimes it's easier to buy this stuff than it is to craft it. As you can see, like hydraulic wiring requires salt. You know, that's always a bit of a pain. Chlorine, amino chambers for chlorine. Oh, gee whiz. You know, and so in space stations, you can buy these things. And sometimes it's just easier to buy it. But it's always handy to be able to craft it. You betcha. Yeah, can I build this thing now? Sodium. You bet. If we put that right here, and then we turn that on, triangulate position, I think is what we want, right? Okay, yep. So that is your first beacon. Make your way to the triangulation site. Right, so that's where we got to go off planet now. Okay, do this. Don't hurt yourself. I said don't hurt yourself. Glad you're listening to me. Anyway, whatever. All right. Okay, so that one's going to do that. Now we get to fly over here. And it will ask us to fly. I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere close to that beacon. And we'll actually place up a second one. And if we hit the turbo boost of all things, this will put us over to here. So this is the abandoned plant. Of course, this is where I run around and I, I collect eggs or whatever. Oh, this is the moon New Celtic. All right. But yeah, the abandoned planets. Don't get me wrong, I do not regret the running around for 200 eggs. But I don't think I got it in me to do it again. So we're gonna have to. I think I'm gonna do it the. Salvage data way, because I can get nanites. I can get nanites just as fast that way. Well, not as fast, but anyway. Nevertheless, I'll do it that way. We'll build up some nanites. Of course, those can also be used for cash. So I'm always. I do have 10 more. I mean, I'll throw them in for another 500 nanites or whatever, but yeah, I'll probably run around and do that. What am I? Dude, focus. Starship's out of gas. Yes, it's out of everything. It's like, it's in really bad shape. Gee whiz. Yeah, can you, yeah, do that. And that's why we want, we picked up the blueprints for that. So that is where, see all these brand new blueprints? Wow. Like efficiency thrusters. Yeah, decreases the cost of takeoff. And then, of course, the auto charger will automatically replenish this number. So we don't have to keep buying launch fuel and all that junk. All right, let's, oh, I don't want to deal with that. Let's just get out of the way there now. Yep. Can we get there? Planetary interface, huh? Well, we'll stay out here for a little bit longer and then swing in. All right, should be able to do it now. Okay, this I'm assuming is another radio tower. I mean, it's not always, but it all depends. We'll see. There's not a lot on this planet. So we'll get down here. Whoa. Easy. Turn around. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Oh, is this this is a an exosuit thing. Okay, well, let's see if we can't get a free exosuit out of this. Of course, once again, we're going to hit the save button over here. Again, navigation data, it's free, and you don't have to deal with it. Always good. Okay. Thank you very much. Yep, we'll take that free navigation data. Okay, so if I want this suit, it's 1 carbon nanotube, 1 sodium nitrate, and 1 antimatter housing. Sure. Well, now I gotta rebuild a carbon nanotube because we need it. And I need 1 antimatter housing, I think it was. Yes, there we go. Done. And we get this one for free. Excellent. All right. Meanwhile, they want us to put down the thing here. 1 signal booster. Boom. There we go. Boost it. Triangulate position.
Navigational data received.
You bet. That's 66%. Ready for the next position, it says. Oh, well, then let's do it. Let's go. Okay, up we go. Now I'm assuming 1 more planet to hit.
Warning. Threat detected.
Oh, we know threat detected. We don't like threat detected. Okay. Again, this planet doesn't have anything on it. That's why it's abandoned. So I'm not expecting to find anything here. Is it just picking out a random spot? Now, the game can generate its own things. It's not that. It's just, that's really weird. Sure. Right? Yeah, like it actually generated a building here. it was like, here, I'll give you a free building. Wow, you're going to give me a free building that's really nice, too. Like, you're not giving me a cheap free building. We're going to take a good free building, which is really cool. I'm putting a save beacon here. Yep, we're out, dude. I don't know. I'm hoping it will keep it. You need 2 extra metal plating for that. Yeah, I know. We will. Sure. We'll do this. There we go. Do you need metal plating? Yes, you do. You need a metal plating, so I need to get 1 for you. Here we go. And signal booster for this. First of all, navigation data will be received. Thank you very much. Excellent. Let's throw our navigation data down here. Boop. And we'll fire that up. Triangulate that position.
Navigational data received.
You bet. Look at that. I'm going to have a look at this building. Yes. We're coming back here, people. I'll be back. You know what I'm going to do, right? I got to come back. I got to come back now. Gee whiz. Of course I'll be back. I'll be back. All the eggs, people. All the eggs are mine. My eggs. Yes. Well, I mean, you know, nanites, people. Nanites. Okay, let's see. Are we still triangulating? Okay, so let's now contact the good friend Artemis and see what he's got to say about it. That they better not take that building away.
Threat detected.
I know a threat's detected. All right, well, let's talk to Artemis and see what he's got to say. Okay, when I first reached out, I had no idea what to expect. The mystery, the adventure, the danger. Oh yeah, here we are, aren't we? I know. I'm getting sucked right into it because I haven't gotten anywhere. Go to the terminus, upload your data. Let's find each other. All right, well, let's do that. Yep. You see the scan the stars, all the things. Are you going to put another thing back down on that planet? I would really appreciate it. No, you're not going to do that for me? All right, well, we're going back to this one, are we? All right, that's fine. Okay, well, let's see what he's got to say about it. Okay. Hold on, Artemis. We're going to try and find you. I may have some bad news for you. I'm prepping you out, dude. I'm prepping you out. Really? Oh, no. Wow, you're just going to give me this one for free. All right. I'm not going to have to search for it. Well, that's fine. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's see if there's anything free here. Do you want to do the save point first? Sure we do. Because we always should. Oh, there's a health box here. That's always good. Yep. Thank you very much. Yep. I always take the free health box. We're going to work on that here probably for the next episode. I'd like to find a ship. If we find a ship, then I can work on like some health and blah, 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 and all the things. Yeah, can I have some free nanites? Thanks. What do you got? Oh, free first aid kit. Thank you. What do you got over here, dudes? Oh, free nanites and bank balance. Yep. Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, I just keep walking. I'm just walking. Yep. That's what I do. I walk. Okay. We're just fast tracking it, people. We're fast tracking it. I mean, it's not. My jetpack isn't that good, so you know, I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I got. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, we didn't make that one. Yeah, they make it a little higher each time, so that's fine. Artemis. Yep. Ow. What happened there? Whatever. Make the phone call, would you? Yep. Yeah. Let's activate that. And signal match detected. Hey, there we go. Okay, talk to me, big guy. Have I triangulated the position? Yeah, confirm. Triangulated. We're getting somewhere. Hold on. I'll just transmit some data, a star chart showing the skies around their location. I don't have any equipment. I don't know where I am. I don't even know how long I've been here. So I've taken the old-fashioned approach. I've sketched the stars. You should be able to find plenty of local able to match the star patterns. My ship was nearby, so we can't be far apart. I'll patch my translator through so you can understand what they're saying. You'll need to collaborate first. That should only take a few words. Good luck, or maybe see you soon. Yeah. I got bad news for you, dudes. The Artemis translator. Oh, yeah, that's the bomb, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll throw the Artemis translator on. Yes. Okay. Can we throw it on up here? Sure. We'll throw on the Artemis translator. Of course, we always keep some points around. Okay, what is this? The toxic protection module. Really? I got one for free. It's worth 480 nanites. I don't really need to install it right now. I'm good. Let's go back to this. And Artemis the Explorer. Calibrate the... Yeah, so I got to go speak to alien life forms on a space station most preferably. Yeah, well, the space station will be easier to do. Learn words from ancient ruins. Install and auto-translate. Yeah, okay, thanks. Yep, learning words. Well, we'll go learn some words. Hold on. Holy smokes. Really? I know I landed safely, dudes. Okay, yep, we got the boxes, got the things. All right. Really? You're going to let me scan for an alien outpost? No. I mean, I'll take it. Inhabited outpost detected. Excellent. All right. I am all for this. Okay. Where's it detected at?
Hostile scan detected.
No. Nope. No.
Warning. Threat detected.
Oh, really?
Hostile ships approaching.
Gee whiz. You guys really wanted this fight, didn't you? I didn't. We are in no condition for this fight at all. Not in this rinky-dink ship. But we're going to do it. I am going to hate it, but we're going to do it. Yeah, come on, let's do it. No, you're not getting away. No, yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Gee whiz. This rickety old thing. You're so lucky I don't got a good ship yet. Yeah. Yeah, I know the hostile ships are in range. I'm shooting at them. Yep. Yep, here we go. Come back here. Yeah, get back here, mister. I am not done with you. And come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, come on, get him. Boom. Okay. Whew. Yep. That's a thing. Hey, my standing with the Viking goes up by 2. That's a win. Yep. Okay. No, I'm not done. I'm not done with this yet. I got to keep going here. We want to go to the alien life forms. You know, the things and the stuff and the things. Yeah, we're going to go there. And by the time, it looks like as my time, I'm just going to have enough time to land here, and we're going to pack up for this episode. I'm assuming it's going to be a platform space station, right? Alien life form, approximate location. No, I don't do approximate location. How about real location? Do you want to try here? I would say this is more likely my real location, as I'm coming in upside down. It's fine. Okay, let's hope that this is going to work for us. Yeah, see, that's what I thought you were going to send me to. First of all, let me go hit the save button on this, because, you know. Really? Give me a break. Pirates are attacking this outpost? You've got to be kidding me, dude. Wow. Wow. Like, wow. Anyway, I'm going to ignore them for now. Because we got to go do this. We got to go do this. What do you got for a weapon? The teeniest, tiniest little gun. It's a B class. Okay. Well, I mean, it's only $154,000. Really? You know what? I'm going to buy that just because it's. I mean, it doesn't have the pulse splitter, and I'd have to install the train manipulator again. But it's better than what I got. Is it? My damage potential's way higher with the pulse splitter. Well, that's not working though, is it? Listen, we'll come back to it. Meanwhile, let's have a big chit chat with Good Scout here. Interloper. He's interloping. Yep. Listen. Yep. Yeah. As I turn to leave, he asked me to stop. And my history, and he gives me a chart of an ancient relic. Cool. Awesome. Listen. I'd like to save your outpost. Can I do something here for a second? I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. Gosh darn it. Yep. Yep. Excuse me. Are you guys done shooting out here? No, probably not. Okay. Let's go take care of these guys. Yep. We'll take care of these. Boy, double fight here. Not once, but twice. I mean, I can't believe it. You guys are getting a big bonus here today. All right, where are you, scumbag? Yeah, let's do this. Yep. Well, you're the one that wanted to play here. I didn't want to be here. No, this was your idea. This isn't my idea. Yep. There's one. Yep. Where's your troublesome friend? Yep. And let me tell you, the background on this planet is not helping at all. May I add? There's two. Oh no! Don't let him get away! Don't let him get away! Don't let him get away! Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. That's two.
Hostile ships defeated.
Yes, they are. And my Viking standing has gone up again. And I'll even take some free cash money. I like that. I'm all about the free cash money and a little standing. Yeah. Rank 2 of 9. I know, that's kicking butt, isn't it? I'll take that. Okay. I was pretty sure there's like 2 of them here. Okay. We're not done yet, people. course, you always save these places because landing pads are awesome. So, do you got a friend down here I can talk to? Is he going to help me with my translator units? I don't know if he will or not. Sometimes you get lucky with these areas. What components do you got, dude? He's got hermetic seals. See, like you can buy solar mirrors and amino chamber from him. Yeah, he's got all the parts, actually. So I could buy these from him. He's even selling salvage data. He's only selling 3 of it, but it's 3 less that I have to dig up, I guess. But he does sell all the parts. Actually, he's got a fair amount of parts here. It's pretty rare to see all of them. I'm glad I've got this as a save point, dude. I'm very happy about that. Let's see what your other parts are. What do you got for blueprints? He's got a membrane, barrel ionizer, shield lattice. Yeah, okay. Nothing too exciting, dudes. Nothing too exciting. I like your first list, but you're not helping me with my issues. So I guess we're going to go and see about... see about another way to do this. I wonder if I do another scan, it will give me something else. Okay, is that going to be something else? I can't believe you'd give me a free building like that. I mean, we can land here. There's usually a guy inside that you can talk to. Oh, use the planetary chart to locate an ancient relic. Oh, and learn words there. Well, of course. That might be an idea. But let me go have a chit-chat with this guy, because he's he's close by. Oh, no, he's not. This is busted. No. Are you... I didn't see eggs. Oh, yes! Eggs are out here. I'm rich, people. Rich. I am rich. Oh, I'm glad you see that that's going to work. Yep. Can I... yeah, I'm going to try and put that back, actually. Just so as when I'm running around here later. RT. Yeah, I just want to fill this hole back in, because when you're running around, the last thing you want to do is fall into a great big hole and get stuck for the monsters. This is perfect, people. I am so rich. Okay. You ain't got time to play with this stuff right now, dude. All right, well, let's see about this planetary chart and all the things. You were, I mean, you're like an hour 6 into this episode, Max. You were going to, do things. Yes, and you are right beside eggs. You could farm out here. Yes. Okay. Well, then that's what we're gonna do, people. I will hold here. I'm gonna farm these eggs, and then I'm gonna go farm them other eggs, and I'm gonna farm all the eggs. That's right. I mean, it's very red here. It's very red. I mean, the ship is red. The grass is red. The border's red. Everything's red, people. I'm Max. This, of course, is Decade No Man's Sky. 10 years ago, I bought a game, and guess what? Playing it again. You betcha. I have no regrets about buying the game 10 years ago. I know a lot of people, there was people that were sending the game back and all that stuff. It entertained me. I mean, I got the entertainment out of it that I thought I was going to get. I wasn't expecting a whole lot, I guess, and because I wasn't caught up in the hype, when I found this game, like I said, it was only a couple weeks before release, so I wasn't in the hype of the game. I wasn't in all that stuff. I just came across this game that was coming out, and it did exactly what I expected, and I'm happy for that. And of course, all these years later, now that the game's like super mega popular and all this stuff, I'm glad I still have it. I'm glad I was not caught in the refund hype and any of that stuff. And my plan is we're gonna get Artemis straightened out. I'd like to find a pirate system, people. We'll try and get a pirate ship as my first ship, because pirate ships are a lot of fun. And, and they usually look pretty cool. So with that, big thanks to recent subscribers, all those watching this series. I appreciate it very much. And, of course, with that, that's my plans. We're going to try and wrap up a little bit of Artemis. He's probably going to send us on the whole go look for symbols and things. And while we're doing that, yeah, I think I'd like to try and find a pirate system fairly soon, so as we can try and find a fairly cool ship. With that, I will see you all in the next one. Take care.